What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video about self-defense. I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds to see if people want to join in a live stream and read the comments. So, um, I'm about to show a couple moves. Yesterday, I showed something a little bit really pretty easy, stuff that was more for people who were just wanting to kind of defend themselves against who were getting attacking them. So, what's going on, bro? But on today, I'm gonna kind of step it up a notch. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it for certain days. I'm gonna do easy, intermediate, advanced. Today we're gonna do intermediate. So if you are a beginner, if you never practice any type of martial arts, any type of boxing, if you really don't have any recollection of how a fight really works, I wouldn't just get cocky and try to go out and hurt yourself out there. The whole point is self-defense. Only use this if you really have to at the end of the day. But this is more for intermediate. This is when you have no choice but to fight. So we're going to learn a couple of dodging techniques and basically trying to get out the way and avoid getting hit. So here we got the little dummy, right? Said, grabs popcorn, I'm ready. So basically, let me put this over here so y'all can see it. We got the little dummy here, right? This represents somebody attacking me. This is a punch. It doesn't necessarily have to be the head, but right now I have it set to where it's attacking my face. If he hits me, it's going to hit my face. It's going to hit my head. What's going on, Devon? So basically, the whole point is to avoid fight. It's not about who's the strongest. It's not always about who's the fastest. The whole point, if you can get through a fight with landing more hits than the other person, that can make a lot of the difference. Not just in a professional fight where you're going by points, even out there in the real world, where you may have somebody who's like extremely muscular, swinging for dear life, and they're missing because you're making them miss and you're landing more shots than they are. And they get frustrated, they get tired out of anger, they breathe harder. They just, if you can get somebody frustrated, it works. So first technique is this. You have one foot in front of the other. Let me put this right here because I don't want you guys to just look at my upper body. Everything is important. Look at my feet. One foot in front of the other and slightly to the side. I don't want to see this, okay? Unless you're attacking with your legs at a certain time. This is what Taekwondo people do. All right. So slightly to the side, 1 foot in front of the other. I have it spread out to the point where if somebody pushes you, you can still kind of have balance. Whenever you get hit, you don't know how hard the hit is gonna be. So you want to be able to take the damage and still stand. So let me put the phone back in now that you guys seen that. So we got the little dummy here. 1 foot in front of the other. The first move is I'm gonna turn my hips and pivot with my feet. So now I'm facing this way. My chest is facing that way. And I'm gonna duck that way, but I'm still looking at my opponent. I'm not doing this. I'm not turning my neck like that. I'm twisting my eyes. Everywhere I look, I'm still looking at my opponent, but I'm moving like this. So first move. You see that, guys? I'm facing this way, but my eyes is on him. So again, from here, you can always follow. You can follow up. You know what I mean? So you pivot like this. So again, right? Next is to the other side. This is where you can tell somebody who actually has been trained under some type of striker, I guess a black belt, somebody who's really a teacher who will look at your mistake and correct you for them. Because what people tend to do is when they dodge, they lean back like this. Or they might do this. When you do that, you're susceptible for getting kicked in the face. You can get tripped up. Somebody can just push you and get you to the ground. Even though they didn't necessarily hurt you, they got you to the ground and now they're on top in a aggressive position. You know, now they're just swinging at your head and you got to block. So the whole point is to keep your balance. So like that. Like that. It's touching me. I feel it touching me, but it's not enough to hurt me. And the next, it's like this. If you feel like it's going to hit your face, then turn. So you do one of these moves. Let me do it this way so you can see it. You're going to see my chin and my face turn this way. Hold on, let me do this harder. So again, look at how it looks like. Right? There's been I've had fights where I landed shots because of that. I used that move. While you're doing that, you can still throw. You can still punch, you know what I mean? You can still attack. You don't have to just be in the defensive the whole time. So we got here an opponent who's basically attacking. Instead of you being like this and getting kicked in the face, I'm not saying you're going to get kicked in the face, but somebody who sees you doing that constantly and knows how to fight, they're going to kick you in the face. Like if your face is down here, they don't have to be a high kicker. They don't have to have that much flexibility. They just need to get that leg right there. So you spin with it, and I hit it. What I did to the guy is that I spinned. He landed the shot, but since I spinned, I took the damage away. So his shot felt like almost like a soft hit from a little kid. But this was a grown man. So when he landed the shot, he landed, but I spin with it. And at the same time, I threw a looping hook with the knuckles, and I landed it. You can dodge and throw at the same time. Basically, that's all I'm getting to. With this, instead of doing this, you can still throw. You can throw. So almost broke my dang freaking blinds, bro. But look, basically you can still throw while dodging. So you dodge and you can throw, you can throw, you can block, throw. You know what I mean? So those are 2 dodging techniques. These are for intermediates, people who are actually in the fight. You're not necessarily trying to run, you're actually staying there and fighting. So those are 2, which are pretty simple. I guess it's not, there's nothing really to it. You just got to do it, do the right thing. Don't put your face down there to get kicked. And don't be trying to pull like a matrix move out here. Because if I see a guy doing one of these moves, back in the day, I used to think of that as cool. And like, oh man, it's hard to hit him. Nowadays, I'm going to tear your legs apart. You're not going to want to do that no more. You're leaving your knees to me for me to eat. Basically, that's all for the taking. I'm gonna be kicking your knees. I'm gonna kick your legs out of under you. You're gonna fall, and then once you get hit the ground, I'm gonna rush you. I'm not gonna let you get back up. So those are 2 ways. The next 2 ways, and then we'll be done. Exactly. Eat the legs. The next 2 ways to dodge is to not dodge, but rush the hit. Now, I know you guys are probably getting confused by now, but this is what I mean by that. At this very moment, you're trying to save energy, okay? Dodging takes energy out of you. Maybe if you're doing the dodges that I just taught you that are pretty simple and you're not doing one of these moves, you're not going to waste a lot of energy. But whenever you're doing it for long periods of time, if you're a boxer, you're going to be out there for 5 to 10 rounds. If you're fighting somebody who is experienced, you're going to be out there for a while, unless they call the cops, somebody stops the fight, whatever the case may be. But anyway, there's ways to, instead of trying to get out the way by dodging, move out the way by redirecting and going towards it. So this is what I mean by that. It's pretty easy. If you ever played baseball, you'll be good at this. Simple as that. Simple as that. Watch. Simple as that. All I did was, I noticed he was trying to go for my chin. This is a guy right here that does not know how to fight. He's going to keep throwing for the face. He's not going to attack the legs because he doesn't believe in kicking. He's going to go into a fight thinking that it's going to be a fair fight. It's going to be a boxing fight. And he's going to be swinging with arms like this. And he's going to be dodging like this, like they do in the streets. So guess what? Since I know he's going for the face, I'm going to smack the air in front of me. At the same time, I feel his shoulder roll. When I see his shoulder twitch, it's almost like blinking lights when you see a car driving and they blink the lights at you. So if he does one of these moves, I see that twitch, I start getting ready to smack. So I smack it. If I wouldn't have smacked it, this is how it would look like. I just got hit. All you have to do is smack it. Now, I'm telling you this because there's a lot of advanced moves I want to get into, but I'm not going to be able to get into this unless you know the simple movements. Smacking the punch in front of you. So, I'm glad you said that. You said super accurate. A lot of and it's funny that I'm saying this because right now I'm making videos on YouTube about this, but a lot of people on YouTube are teaching fake martial arts, and they haven't actually sat down under somebody and and been taught themselves the right way, and some even go to the extreme belts. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm a black belt, guys. I'm not a black belt. I have fought. All right, I have gotten knocked out in tournaments. I have tapped people out. I was actually serious about the thing for a good moment in my life. Belt in any art, I practice mixed martial arts, so I did not focus on one of them. But a lot of people out there are teaching you this, and I'm glad you said accuracy. They're teaching you to grab the punch. Don't you ever in your lifetime try to grab somebody's punch. Unless somebody's gonna punch in slow motion like this, then you can grab the punch. But ain't nobody gonna be punching slow. You're barely gonna see the punch coming. That's why I look at the shoulders for the twitch, because then I know he's about to throw a punch. And I'm guessing that he's about to throw it at my face, when really he could throw it at my stomach, and I'm over here swiping in front of me for no reason. So, good. So basically, this is the move that I want you to see. You smack the punch, and then you grab the wrist. That's what I was gonna get to. Don't be trying to grab somebody's wrist or somebody's punch when they're trying to throw at you, because that's rarely gonna work, especially when you're going against somebody who knows what they're doing. The whole point is to redirect the punch where you want it to go. The minute you know where it's going, then you can go for the grab. Don't try to grab it when they have control. So, I'm not going to do this and try to grab, because that's rarely going to work. I'm going to smack it, and then I'm going to grab it, because I know every time a punch comes out of your body, it's going to come back towards your body. So as long as I know it's going back towards your body, I'm going to grab your wrist before it gets there. And then I'm going to pin it against your body. So imagine, smack it out the way. I grabbed the wrist. This hand is still free. I'm hitting you. I'm not going to get too deep into it because that's more advanced. But basically, for the different ways I wanted to talk about to kind of avoid getting hit is dodge, or you spin with, and lastly, smack, and you grab the wrist, because I know it's going back to your body. You're gonna bring it back to your face if you're gonna block the face. So I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna bring it down and hit your face, or whatever I want to do. So guys, redirecting, blocking, redirect. You can hit back, do whatever you want to do. You mix it up. You can. I don't advise anybody out there fist fighting. If you want to practice any of these moves or anything you would see in any other video or even on TV, please do it safely. Get equipment, get gloves, get a mouthpiece, protect your teeth. All right. Ain't no reason for you to be trying to act cool and be walking back to school with freaking looking like an old man, have all your teeth missing. So, yeah. Peace.